So just got off of a call. You see, I'm right here working. We just got off of a call with one of our clients who has a coaching program, and I just kind of learned a lesson to myself. So for people that know me, they know that I'm just like the type of person where I'm like hard on myself. Like I'm so hard on myself because I just require a level of expectation in business that just does not even seem normal to people. Like it's like insane. Like it's like almost like delusional. But it's because my standards in business are so high that it just wouldn't make sense. Like it's like um, for example, in 2021 when I first started this Airbnb thing and I was helping people get properties for Airbnb, I wasn't like coaching or anything, but I was getting around 100 properties approved for Airbnb every single week. Just me, myself alone, right? And so I knew that by the time I had a team, that number needed to be at 200, 300 at least. So when we didn't hit that number, which getting 1,000 properties approved for Airbnb a month is generational. Like there's nobody out there that can say they do that. I don't care how good of a coach you are. I don't care how good of a service based business you are. You'll never hit that number. 1,000 properties approved for Airbnb is literally insane. These are property owners that are saying yes to allowing Airbnb. So like that was like when I first got a team. That was like the standard that I had them at. And so moving past that, it was like anything less than that. Like I'm just like, why are you even here? Why are you even working with us? Like you shouldn't even be working with us if you're hitting those type of numbers. You should be working somewhere else that's like below us, beneath us, right? And that's the standard that I had. And then as I started growing my team more and more and more, things started improving. Things started getting better. We started getting maybe out of 300 properties approved for Airbnb a week, maybe 20 leases were signed, maybe 30 leases were signed, which is still a great number because there's coaches that can't even get, two leases signed in a month from their students that they're teaching Airbnb. We're not even teaching. We weren't even teaching anybody. We're just talking about people that's just getting leases because we have properties approved for Airbnb. And so I thought that number was like low. Like I thought that number like should be higher. But it's like I didn't even have anyone to compare that number to because there's nobody that's doing anything remotely close to it. And so I was having like I had a meeting coming up with this coach. They said they want to talk about a few things, and it's like I'm just so hard on myself to where this entire weekend I was just like thinking like, yo, like why do they want to meet? Like is there something wrong? Is something going on? Something whatever? Man, I got on a call today and it was nothing but positivity. They're like, yeah, we worked with tons of vendors. Like we've been working with them for about we've been working with them for 6 months. So we've been working with this coaching program for 6 months, and I know for the coach we've generated them at least $8 million. For us, I'm not going to disclose that number because I don't know who's watching these videos. But if we've generated almost 8 million in 6 months for this coach, and we're the ones providing them the service. But anyways, so I just knew something was going to be wrong, and it was just all positivity. And I had to sit and realize, like, that was my first moment where I sat and realized, like, things aren't as bad as I think they are, and they're not as bad as I think they are just because I am hard on myself. Like, it's not as bad as I think it is because I'm hard on myself. It's actually great. Like, my level of being hard on myself is so high, expectations for myself is so high to where even if it's just bad, like if I just think it's bad in my eyes, it's actually great in other people's eyes. And that's something that I have to like really I don't want to get over. I think this trait of mine is really good. Like I think this is a great trait because one, I've never had a team member that has ever quit. Think about that. Like in this economy, I've never had a team member that has ever quit. Like my team members will. I had a team member that sent me a message. They're actually supposed to work 40 hours a week. They said they've been working 60 hours a week for the past 3 weeks. wish I had the. I'll show you. I'll read the actual message to you. He said, what did he say? He said, I would not lie. I haven't worked like this in my life. I have been working 60 hours a week for the last couple months. But when I see my team giving the same effort, a leader like you who is also giving the same effort also makes me crave for more. So what I'm trying to say is I have a level that you have to work at to just be on my team. That level is not normal, but that level creates greatness. There's literally greatness within that level of accomplishing things. So when this coach that we work with, for 6 months, they pay us, they probably, there's days where I'll make 50,000, some days I'll make 80,000, whatever the case may be. That money goes all into development to create the next best thing. There's a reason why I'm not that YouTuber that's out here flashing Rolexes, and I don't even own a Rolex. But guess what? I can show you guys a platform that's running better than any other coaching program out there. I can show you a platform that no coach can even duplicate or create because we just do it that much greater. It's coaches that have come to me for property acquisition advice. I'm not even a coach. I work with coaches, and there's not one coach except for maybe one coach that can say something bad about me. Actually, every coach that I've worked with cannot say something bad about me in an honest way. There's some coaches out there that don't like me. There's some coaches out there that look at me as competition. So they may say something negative about me. But if you put a lie detector test on them and told them to be truthful, they're not going to say nothing negative about me, and I'm not going to say nothing negative about them. So at the end of the day, I already know what's up. I know what's up. And I'm going to honestly, and all the money that I make is going to go into real estate or into my platform. That's it. Because I'm a dog at this. Like, I don't care. I do not care about anybody in this industry. All I care about is their customers. I don't care about the coach. I just care about their customers. How can I serve their customers? Because their customers are our customers. If their customers are happy, we look a lot better. If their customers are happy, that coach makes more money. Like, why am I sitting here worried about the coach? I need to be worried about their students. How can I make their students better? How can I get their students more properties? How can every student that comes in get 100 properties a month sent from us? How can every student that comes in never feel overwhelmed about getting started in the Airbnb business? Like, these are things that I think about. So I just wanted to make this video because I need you guys to understand how I think. I think in the most delusional way ever when I'm talking to people, because I can see people's faces when I'm talking to them. But when I talk to people that really know this stuff or really about business, it don't seem delusional. And people that's watching this, I need you guys to understand that if you're looking to ever get into entrepreneurship, there's a way you got to think. There's a way your mindset has to be. Now, you can't have no little chill mindset because you're not going to get far. This world is ruthless. These people are ruthless out here. And you're going to come across people like me that's going to take everything that you got and create solutions that do everything you already have and make it 10 times better. So you can't come around here lollygagging or posting on social media what you got before you even created it, or what you doing while you created it, but it's not even out. Because it's people like me that's like, oh, you doing that? All right, I'm going to add that, and I'm going to add this to it, and then I'm going to make this part more efficient because I know you're not thinking about that part, and I'm going to launch that, but that's going to be the beta version, and I'm going to work on the actual better version while that beta version is out, and then we're going to make $1 million off that beta version as the test model before we actually launch the real model. Like, this is how I'm thinking. So you guys need to understand that business is business, but at the end of the day, this world is crazy. The purpose of this video, though, I'm just telling y'all, the purpose of this video was the fact that I be thinking about things so hard to where it's like I don't realize that the way that I think is actually such at a high level that even the level that I think is bad is actually great. And I need to learn how to train my mind to believe that even the things that I have low standards for are actually high standards for most people. So that was the purpose of this video. I just had a realization moment. I don't know who this video is for. If you're watching this video and you stayed to this long, I appreciate you. My channel is just for all things, whatever comes in my mind, I'm gonna put it out because it's content that is relatable to people. I want you guys to see what's on my mind, hear what's on my mind, and I'll see you guys in the next video.